The real highlight, I suppose, was making my Test debut at Lords and scoring 100 there. That's something you dream of and you don't really expect to happen. It's almost too good to be true in a way. So that was a pretty special moment. Ashes hundreds always stick in your mind as well. So the two I scored, the one at Old Trafford and the one at the Oval in the final Test match, are real highlights for me. And obviously, you know, you see all the pictures years later with you holding up your Gray-Nicolls bat and all that sort of stuff. So that brings back some pretty good feelings.
And talking of the bat itself, what do you look for when you pick up a bat handle? Is it sort of the weight, the grain, any specifics you're after?
Yeah, I try not to get too scientific about it. A lot of it's just the pickup, how light it feels to pick up and how much wood is in it for that weight. So some of them, the majority of them feel pretty good, and then there's the odd one where you think, no, I probably won't use that. But I try not to be too scientific, because otherwise you end up doing your head in searching for that perfect bat, whereas in reality the vast majority of them are good enough, probably even too good for us. So we're quite lucky the bats we get. No, I mean, it's all changed since when I was young, you used to get the linseed oil out and make sure that your bat was knocked in properly and all that sort of stuff. I think you don't need to do that quite so much these days. But look, I think for anyone who's trying to play the game of cricket, the key to it is to go out there, have fun, enjoy it. Don't get too wrapped up in when you have good days and when you have bad days, and more than anything, just really appreciate those times when things go well for you and when your team wins. And if you do that, then you're giving your best chance of performing consistently over a given time.
You mentioned that, of course, that's something that you spoke about in the winter when you came back into the side. You were going to enjoy it and relish the opportunity again. How great did it feel to score that 100 at Napier and sort of signify your return to international cricket?
Yeah, look, I think every time you get a Test century, it's a very special moment. And that Napier one was, it was a pretty big time in my career. It was a time where I really needed to turn up and perform, and I was able to do that. And that lives especially in your mind, and you gain a lot of positive thoughts from it. But you don't want to be in a position where you need to score runs to stay in the side. You want to be contributing and helping the team win the series. So I suppose the series in England after that, the New Zealand series, was more special for me, because I was able to help the guys win an important series and be man in the series myself.
Goals still left in cricket? Have you got any sort of ambitions, real desires left in the game?
So many that it'd take me all day to talk about it. I mean, I'm 31 years old, so I still feel I can play for 4 or 5 more years at least, and I certainly hope that my best times for England are still to come. We've got a really good group of young players that are bonding together well, and I think we're going to see some pretty special things out of the England cricket team in the coming years and months. So I really want to be part of that, and hopefully I can be somewhere near the forefront.